Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. Wow, we have so much to get through in this video today, so I'm just going to jump straight through into it. So Elon Musk has actually tweeted about the price of Bitcoin, and he has sent it down tumbling along with his share price of Tesla. Now, what actually happened? So it says here that on this Bloomberg news article that the world's richest man helped send both the prices of Ethereum and Bitcoin tumbling down after comments that he said the prices of Bitcoin and its rival Ethereum do seem high. So why on earth would he do that after he just purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and converted part of Tesla's balance sheet into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? This is very strange to me, guys. I don't know why anyone would want to send the price of their own stock down unless it was for market manipulation. Now, looking through the charts, we can actually see that Tesla actually has had a gigantic sell-off. So I am currently on the Tesla chart right now, which is ticker symbol TSLA, in case any of you guys are living under a rock and you don't know who Tesla are or their ticker symbol. Now, we can see that we've actually moved down past the 200 SMA and we are oversold and overstretched on the RSI. This is on the 4-hour chart, guys. So this is absolutely concerning. And I just think, oh my goodness, what on earth is Elon doing? Why on earth would you try to crash the price of Bitcoin and your own stock? So right now, I think this is more of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of article. So I think that right now, Bitcoin and also Tesla are presenting some absolutely incredible price ranges for us to actually capitalize on. It's not every day that you get to see a 10 to 15% discount on your favorite stocks. Now, I really don't think that this is going to last here. I don't think that Tesla is going to particularly stay around at $700. I think this is all going to be a temporary consolidation and we are going to retest those highs. And again, we do have a lot of banks that are extremely bullish on Tesla that have price predictions for Tesla to be over $1,200, guys, by the end of the year. So right now we are getting a huge discount on Tesla by minus 10 or 15%. So guys, that is absolutely insane. So I'm going to be scooping up myself some more shares of Tesla today if this price does actually stay around this $700 range. So guys, if I go onto my emails, you can see that I actually have broken down what ARK Invest have been buying up. And if I come down, you can see that ARK Invest are actually still buying shares of Tesla. Now, they are actually buying quite a high percentage of shares. You can see that they are buying a load of shares, which is 0.5% of their ETF. They've actually done this across multiple of their ETFs. You can see again that they've also put it in their ARKQ. They've been buying Tesla. You can also see that they've been buying it in their ARKW. So they are not afraid at all of the share prices. They are believing that this is a temporary market manipulation, again, probably done by Elon Musk himself to push the share price of Tesla down. For what reason, I am unsure of. But guys, we do now know that Bitcoin and Tesla are going to be associated in the same movements. And why is that? That is because Tesla now have obviously a portion of their balance sheet converted into Bitcoin. So we are going to see a lot more volatility in the price of Tesla if Bitcoin is to in fact move down or it is in fact to move up. So I do think that Tesla is going to become even more volatile moving into the future. Now, the markets in general recently do seem to be struggling. Again, if you look at my screen, you can see that yesterday we did end the day with only one stock here on my watch list, which was CCIV, which says it was up on the day. But we also know that that is not true, because if I actually go onto CCIV in the pre-markets, they actually did close down around that $44. So guys, every single stock pretty much yesterday was in the red again. So we are currently in a bit of a bear territory in the markets. Now, I don't think this is going to continue. I think what will happen is over the next weeks, we are probably going to trade in a sideways area of consolidation until we do get that full announcement of stimulus in March, which again is going to pump the prices into the markets, and we are going to get a big influx of money, which is going to push the S&P 500 into new territory. But for the next week or two, we do seem to be going through a bit of a fiddly sideways momentum. So I just want to point out that this can be normal, and I think it is healthy for the markets to take a breather. If anyone is holding in the red, then always make sure you've done your due diligence. Remember why you invested in those stocks in the first place, because if the fundamentals haven't changed, guys, and for example, the CEO hasn't changed in the company, or the company isn't in any kind of major major debt crisis, or they've had to take out any loans, then guys, don't be scared of the red, because again, it is just all white noise while the markets are reacting to what is going on around the news with the S&P 500 into markets like Tesla, for example, and Bitcoin. As we can see, it's all market manipulation. So just stay calm, remember why you invested, and don't panic sell. Don't get FOMO, and again, have conviction in your trades, because it will pay off in the long run, guys. I can guarantee you, I've been investing for years, and if you don't panic sell and you've done your due diligence on a stock and you are holding it and it is just temporary noise, which I believe this is what's happening in the markets. Now, CCIV, if I move into some CCIV news, I haven't really spoken about CCIV on my channel. I can actually go over to the charts and you guys can see that yesterday we had a gigantic sell-off and we are almost touching that 50 on the SMA. So potentially this could be a nice place for entry. You can also see that we do have a layer of support here because we have tested this $40 zone before. And guys, that does show me that there is a nice area of support around this $40 zone. Now, what actually did happen with Lucid Motors? Well, if I come up here, we can actually see in this article that Lucid Motors have announced that they are going to go public with a merger with Churchill Capital. So guys, that is exactly why we have had a sell-off. Again, this is a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. A lot of people have been investing in CCIV and it has been pushed up due to hype because of the fact that a merger had not been announced. As soon as that merger was announced, guys, people had taken their profits, and then we can see that we had a big sell-off because of it, and now we are sitting around that $44 price range. Now, if I actually go back into this article, you can see the reason for this is because Lucid Motors had announced that it had this merger, but this is only going to be for a transaction equal to 11.75 billion, which is actually going to put the price of Lucid Motors around 24 billion. So guys, do you think that the price is justified if Lucid Motors was in fact trading around that $64 range for a $24 billion company? Again, if I go onto Yahoo Finance and we look at NIO is only trading at $50, guys, and they have an $80 billion market cap. So that goes to tell me that NIO is so undervalued, which is why I keep pushing on this channel about why I buy the dips on NIO. Again, we do have more NIO catalysts coming out next month at the very beginning of March, where we are going to get those new delivery numbers for February, and I believe that they are going to absolutely smash it. And in which case, if that is true, then I think that we are going to see a huge push in the share price, and we are going to retest those highs of $65 plus, especially towards the end of March. So I'm not worried at all by these perpetual sell-offs in the NIO share price. Again, guys, with these EV stocks, they are very volatile. As you can see up here, they do have large swings and they do have high volumes at certain points throughout the last weeks. So we can see that obviously if you are holding any EV stocks, then again, it is not going to be like a normal Facebook stock, for example, where things are a little slow moving. These stocks do have gigantic swings. So if you can't stomach volatility, then maybe electrical vehicle stocks are not going to be for you, because you will see those big shifts in the share price of anywhere between 5 and 15% potentially in a day. As you can see, Tesla's almost had a 10% sell-off. NIO also had about an 8% sell-off. And guys, these moves, they correspond to one another. So if the share price of Tesla is down on the day, then sometimes you can expect those other EVs as well, because they are the leader globally in the electrical vehicle space. Then again, you can see that it influences those other stocks to also be down upon the day. So that is just something that I just want to bring to your attention. And again, guys, if you have made it this far, then do hit that big red subscribe button for me, because these videos do take me a lot of work to go through and research to get this information for you. And I would love to have you on this journey with me where we make money together. We are building an incredible community on here, and again, I just want to say thank you for all of your continued support. So make sure to smash that like button for me, because it really does help out with the YouTube algorithm and getting these videos to new investors. So guys, what am I doing with all of this information? Well, currently I have been buying my dips on NIO. I am not worried about NIO at all. This stock for me is going to be a triple-digit multi-bagger in the coming 5 years ahead. I am holding NIO for the long term, and by 2024, they are expected to have over 500,000 delivery in vehicles in a single year, guys. So I'm really not worried, because that is going to be 5 or 6 times the amount from what they are currently doing, where they are only manufacturing manufacturing about 50 to 75,000 vehicles. So NIO I am holding for the long term. Now with my CCIV play, well, for this one, I think what's going to happen is we are going to see a little bit more of a sell-off, some more consolidation, but I do think that we can get a nice push above that $50 zone, and this could be a really nice company to hold in my portfolio. My average price for CCIV is around that $12 mark. So guys, I've been invested in this company since the beginning, before any of these mergers were really out in the public. So I'm going to be holding CCIV for the long term, because again, this could be a really nice stock in the coming years ahead. So I'm not too worried. I'm not going to be short term swinging any of these stocks, but with Tesla, I am going to be purchasing some more, especially if we do actually see a further sell-off. As you can see, and I pointed out earlier, ARK Invest are continually scooping up shares of Tesla. I'm not phased by this volatility and noise. And so guys, with all of the information that Bitcoin is selling off, my bonus pick for you guys is to keep your eye on Mara. Now, any big dips in this share price will actually present a buying opportunity for myself, because I believe that Mara is a $60 plus stock in the long run as that price of Bitcoin does increase over the coming years, because I do believe that it is only going to go up. As you guys know, I have done a big video on Bitcoin, so if you don't know much about Bitcoin and why I'm so bullish on it, then do be sure to check out that video. I will link it above now. But essentially, Mara is related and corresponds to the price of Bitcoin. So when we do get these lovely dips from about $50, as you can see, all the way down to that $37 range, and again, we are testing on the 50 on the SMA, again, using those technicals that I like to use to help give us that optimum entry. So that is why I use all of these technical tips to help you guys out. So this potentially is a buying zone right now for Mara. So guys, don't panic. Don't worry when you do see these red days. Red days are good days. As I always say, they're healthy. You can get your favorite stocks on sale, and that is when you're going to make a lot of dollar and bang for your buck in the long run. So it's always good to keep a little bit of powder back and dry, store some cash, so that when you know that these red days are coming up in the market, you can then capitalize by pouncing on and putting a little bit more of your money into some of your favorite plays that are down. Now again, you can see that Mara is down over 15% on the day, so guys, that does present us a lovely buying opportunity. So that is what I wanted to do. Just wanted to wrap up that video again just by saying thank you. Make sure to smash the like button below if you haven't already, and click that big red subscribe button. I hope that you did find the value and information in this video useful. I will see you guys back on my channel for some more content on investing. Stay safe, and I'll see you back on my channel soon for some more content. Ciao!